Welcome back to Real Democracy versus the Illusion of Democracy. Unit 6, Solutions for Low-Functioning Democracies. The problems of humanity are not going to be solved by themselves. If we, the 99%, really want to improve the quality of our democracies, we are going to have to work together peacefully from the ground up to build a new system based on the principles of equality in consideration of what is best for everybody. This requires that people begin taking on more responsibility by investigating the problems, communicating with one another, designing solutions, and then deciding among ourselves which solutions we are going to implement. Specifically, don't expect the 1% of the population that is in control of our governments to redesign our systems of government. This does not mean that many good-intentioned people at the top of the system do not want to change the system, but that they, by themselves, are simply unable to do so by themselves. The bottom line is that in order for us to correct or improve the functioning of our democracies, we are going to have to improve the distribution of wealth, i.e., find ways to provide everybody with enough money and resources so as to equalize the opportunities that people have to participate in the decision-making processes of society. Doing this requires that we upgrade from representative democracies to a more direct form of democracy, wherein people would be able to use the most modern technology to ensure that everyone at least have the opportunity to participate or vote in whatever areas they choose to participate. The fact of the matter is, we as a human race have already entered into the final stretch of the human race. And what we do now and do not do right now will have a tremendous impact on the quality of life for generations to come. Perhaps it's time to redesign our world systems by eliminating the rules that promote inequality and replacing them with the principles of equality, oneness, and what is best for all. After all, even after all is said and done, we are still one. Thus, it is my intention and my hope that from this new understanding of democracy, you will begin to take it upon yourselves to push for change by becoming that change. Always remember that real change starts from within. Again, the collective expression of real democracy is simply the collective expression of real equality, of opportunity to participate in the decision-making processes of the collective. I'll say that one more time. The collective expression of real democracy is simply the collective expression of real equality of opportunity to participate in the decision-making processes of the collective. Of course, it is not a state that humanity is going to attain instantly. Rather, it is a process wherein every move we make to change ourselves in the direction of real democracy is a step in human evolution. Anything less is, unfortunately, devolution. Now, here is the final set of questions to consider for your lesson on real democracy. Number 1, Who do you think would have more opportunity to participate in the democratic processes? People born into poor families or people born into rich families? Why? Number 2, do you think that money should be distributed more equally throughout our society? Why or why not? Number 3, which nation's democracy would you give a higher grade? The one with more wealth inequality or the one with less wealth inequality? Why? Number 4, do you believe that only the richest people of society should make most of the decisions for all of society? Why or why not? Number 5, what are we as global citizens able to do right now to improve the functioning of our democracies? This concludes our lesson on real democracy versus the illusion of democracy. I want to thank you all very much for listening and remind you that much of what I've said here may not be so easily absorbed. It's going to require some consideration, perhaps some thought, to comprehend these principles of equality in relationship to democracy. Thank you.